Hello and welcome back to Factorio Atlantis. We're trying to set up a module for red science build at the moment. Let's have a quick look at the map. Okay, so we have stuff built. Let's head over here. Yeah, I've got a roboport down. There are some flashing lights. Okay, it's trying to build some stuff. Can't find quite all the stuff. Is it actually out of platforms? That would be scary. So there's only 32 in there and 8 in there. Yeah, we have run out of platforms. Okay, so I'm going to have to massively up my production platform at some point. So this is the second iron mine. This is the first one. And the first train from the first iron mine is sat here in a supplier station, waiting for an order. Okay, so this is our red circuit module. You can see it's almost empty. Not a problem because first of all we had loads of space. Secondly, the other modules for the later sciences are going to become more busy. They may not actually fit within a single one of these at some point, so I'm going to make little production networks where I will probably have neighboring cells feeding materials across a boundary. That's the way I'm going to do it. I want to really only, if I can do it, only use trains for raw materials and for science packs. Everything else is going to be belts or small bot networks. Okay, so we've got some electric furnaces here. I'm doing electric furnaces because we don't have to worry about shipping fuel. That means we need to find somewhere to build it. The first place I could find, which had bricks, steel, and red circuits close together, was here. So, do I have an assembling machine? Yes, I do. So, if we put one of these in roughly there, that would get us going. All right. So, first things first, we need to put in some floor. Good. Then we need to underground. There. Then we put in the assembling machine. Good. Set its recipe to electric furnaces. It is going to pull in those. It's going to pull in those. And it's going to pull in those. Then it is going to put the result into a box. And it will be a capped box. There. Alright, now this is going to be connected to the Logi network. This will be enabled when furnaces are less than. I'm not quite sure how many. I'm trying to think of the biggest builds we'll be doing, so let's call that 50 for now. Okay. All right. Then that powers the whole thing up. There is absolutely no issue with the slow inserter emptying it. This here, there's already 2 to be picked up. Okay, so any minute now they'll start flying those down to our mock-up of the red circuit, sorry, red potion build. That means that this can go away. So let's make it go away. Great, not needed. Let's look. So this is still all building. Yeah. This is, we're still building stuff around the edges. We basically have a big issue with resources. We are not making enough platforms. The solution to that probably is to scale up our production of platforms. That requires a lot more smelting and, frankly, a lot more stone. So we will see. Okay, so this is now placing down. That's fine. We're going to rip all this up in a minute because we're going to find somewhere to put this. So let's have a look on the map and decide. All right. So this is looking like it's going to be a power area. Remembering these things are connected by trains, red potions is absolutely the least materials science by quite a way. So it could be put anywhere and it won't really matter. I don't know how far power is going to grow towards out in this direction. So I think I might put red science here. I guess I should think a bit about where we're going to put research, the research labs. Maybe the labs will go over here somewhere. I don't know. Anyway, all right, let's put red science here. So we made a blueprint last time of red science. Here. That's it. And it is a counterclockwise cell. Okay. So this would be a place it could go. Which I think is fine. Except, okay, there's some issues. There are quite a few issues. So, first of all, a bunch of the items we're working with don't have platforms under them. Right, let's go back to this. Where are we? There. Right, so we don't want that roboport. That was one in the construction area to help with construction. Okay, what I'd like to do is export this, copy. Then I'm going to go here and import. It's the only way I know to copy a blueprint. Right, now we can go to this and we can delete the chain signal, the big poles. Leave. Let's get rid of the radars just because. Signals. Rail. There we are. Okay, so is that automation science module? And then we have automation science floor. Did I? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. I'm very confused. Alright, don't think we want that one. Let's kill that. Right, that's automation science module. That's got everything in it. That's our blank cell. That's the one. Okay, so upgrade that. So then this has all the flooring. That feels a bit off by 1 square to me. Like the small poles didn't get floor. And the lights maybe. Is the floor... Yeah, all the floor is a tile off. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Right, let's look at that blueprint again. So this one. rid of all the platform. So this can't go down. Upgrade. And all the tiles are one tile too far down and one too far to the right. Okay, well, at the risk oh, we can't even fix it because there's something. I bet it's because there's stations in here. I bet that's the problem. All right, so let's one last time. We are going to take this. We're going to get rid of tiles. We are going to get rid of train stations and those and those. So there's no rail related stuff here. Right, then I'm going to take that, upgrade it. Okay, now the tiles are underneath. So there is a bug in landfill everywhere where train stations throw it off. All right, so that flooring will get put down. Then we'll have a couple of extra bits of flooring to place by hand for the train stations. But that's basically what we need. All right, so let's see. Yeah, still no flooring. Now, let's have a look at what the issue is with flooring. So, it's being produced here. These machines are running at full speed. Okay, so they are not getting enough bricks. They are not getting enough bricks. Only half the brick stack is running. Okay, the bricks are going in two directions. This here needs to prioritize only the left, and we have lost some drills. All right. So I don't think we need to be making yeah, so I'm going to keep the machines. I'm just going to take the output inserters away. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I'll leave the one up here to just run. Okay, that should improve the brick situation as this backs up. Let's double check. Because I think if we double the brick production, we will double the pontoon production. But maybe this is telling us we need a dedicated pontoon production site. Maybe we do. Are we getting extra brick machines onlining? Yeah, we are. Okay, so the other thing we could do is try and push some extra stone into here. Okay, what's going on here? So coal is coming up, then it's going into a filter. The stone is going this way. The coal should be going around that way. Can I be bothered to debug? No. The answer. I'll get to that later. Alright, so our build here, is any of this? Yeah, it's starting to be placed down. Good. And I wonder if when I blueprinted this, if I copied the station names. Let's go back to this blueprint here. I don't think I did. Let's destroy that. Okay, let's go back here. We are going to copy from here to here, down to here. Press Shift to make sure it's blueprinted. That's it. Station names, because they're important. And platforms. Let's call it a cell rather than a module. Okay, so I think possibly I'm at the point where I need a blueprint book. Okay. Whoops. Okay, so this should go in, I think. Do I want a second book for the rail related stuff? I think I do. Okay, so this is going to be the book for all the science modules. Yeah. So that's the automation cell, that's the automation with flooring, hopefully. Well, we'll figure it out. Cells. There we go. All right, and then I have the blank cell, anti-clockwise, clockwise. Okay, what other cells do I have currently? I have the steam power cell. Yep. That's not a cell, that's not, that's not, that's not. That's just boilers. In fact, I don't think I even need this anymore because I have a boiler cell. Cool, and then all the other blueprints we have are singleton type things. Okay, let's have a look over here. Now we're getting there. So all right, so that's how I want to do that. No, what's the best way to delete this? Probably with the fish. There we go. All right, so I don't want that one. And if we head over here, don't want that or that. All right. And are we making platform faster? So all of our stone smelters are working. Stones are backed up. Stone is not the issue now. Let's have a look at the production. So let's have a look. Yeah, so production has gone up to where it was initially before we started making landfill. Okay. So the only way we could improve that, output that stuff now, would be to set up new production for it. Okay, so this is backed up. Something isn't right here. That definitely reaches over and it feeds in. So there's something weird about how this goes around that means that it just doesn't feed the oil around the loop. Same here. very low petroleum gas, very low light oil. Not really sure, but we are definitely backed up, so that's, you know, not the problem. Okay, how are we doing here? Right, this is getting silly. So I think the next thing we need to do is drastically improve the production of pontoons. And what is the best way to do that? Probably to put in a second batch of pontoon makers. They need iron bars as well, so we need to bring iron down. And where's the best place to do this? We could do it on the end and just soak up whatever is left over. Although all of these, it's backed up, so we could probably get a third pontoon machine. Maybe I should look at a pontoon making production module, which just dumps pontoons into red chests. Or is there some... Sorry for all the jumping around. So I could put in another brick smelter here and bring iron in there, split off steel there, and we could actually have a dedicated area over here for it. I think that's what I might do. All right, so let's get that blueprinted down. So first of all, we need something like this. Okay, let's... Yeah, I don't need this at all. And I don't need this at all. So let's find where this could go. There's a roboport in the way there, but I think it's one of those ones that we could move. Okay, let's put one there and one. One there, just in case. All right, so where were we? So this was going to go there. That's a brick. And can we support a second brick? Maybe not, I don't know. So then I would need to bring down a liner brick. I think that's best done in person because we need to figure this out. Okay. Ah, we haven't got power running to these items. Well, we'll figure that out as well. When it comes to it, I think probably just a big pole. We're facing a whole lot of production problems I've never really had to deal with before. Kind of entertaining. Alright, so we need to bring in a line of stone. This is already doing its job. Take that away. Okay, so this is jammed up with stone. That's why that's not working. So we need to get the stone out of here. And, well, that's exactly what we want to do anyway, isn't it? So that's fortuitous. Okay, so that's the stone out from that one. And then the same thing here. So let's get the stone out from here. All right. Over to here. Okay. So that will lane balance, but it isn't actually a fair lane balance, but it gets the job done. One higher. I'm being a bit paranoid about this because I just want to keep everything moving, and one of the things that stops things moving is lanes getting unbalanced. Right, just straight down through here. If it's not where we need it in future, we will move it. There to there. Great. Use all the belts we've got. All right, so then this needs to be upgraded for steel poles. We don't do wooden poles anymore. Hey, cool. All right, so that's the new stone bricks for our new pontoons. I'm going to leave that here because I think we are low on time. So see you again soon. Thanks very much for watching, and more Factorio Atlantis very soon. Bye-bye.